Topic 1. You've been out of your hometown for a few weeks and now you're back home. Write a letter to a friend saying how delighted you are to be home again, back among friends, and familiar things. You should write at least 120 words. You do not need to include your name or addresses. Your response will be evaluated in terms of task fulfillment, organization, vocabulary and grammar. Answer. Dear Lynn, I write this email to notify you that the day that I will return to Vietnam is next Wednesday. I'm so excited to meet you and my parents again. After finishing studying in London, I waited to come back home every day. I miss you and my parents very much. I almost forget my neighbor's face because I haven't seen them for a long time. I remember when we were young you and I usually rode our bicycle around the town, ate ice cream and went to your house to play video games. Do you remember the time that we found a dog and fed that puppy for 2 days before returning him to his owner? They are unforgettable memories to me. If you have time, please pick me up when I take off the plane. I hope to meet you soon. Best regards. Topic 2. You received a wedding invitation card from your close friend. Write him, her a letter of congratulation and confirm your presence at the reception. You should write at least 120 words. You do not need to include your name or addresses. Your response will be evaluated in terms of task fulfillment, organization, vocabulary and grammar. Answer. Dear Knock, I write this email to confirm that I received your wedding invitation card yesterday. I am so surprised and happy for you. Finally, you have found your true love after all. And I will attend your marriage ceremony, absolutely. I don't want to be missed at my best friend's wedding party. I am so excited and can't wait till your wedding day. Can I bring my girlfriend with me to the ceremony? I want to introduce her to you and your wife. Have you invited other friends in our university class? I'm sure they will be happy for you, too. If you need someone to help you prepare your wedding, you can call me anytime. I will give you a hand as much as I can. Best regards. Topic 3. Your English friend plans a 2-week holiday in Vietnam and he wants to spend his time in rural areas. Write him a letter to introduce rural tourism in Vietnam with some suggestions for a good holiday. You should write at least 120 words. You do not need to include your name or addresses. Your response will be evaluated in terms of task fulfillment, organization, vocabulary and grammar. Answer. Dear Ton, I heard my friends say that you are planning a 2-day-week holiday in Vietnam, especially, you want to visit the countryside. In that case, I want to introduce rural tourism to you. You should travel to the west of Vietnam, which has beautiful countryside areas. The weather there is perfect and ideal for growing fruits such as coconut, jackfruit, pineapple and so on. The West people are very friendly and kind, you will feel their peacefulness when you meet them. One other thing, you have to try the cuisine in the West. They are cheap but very delicious and various as well because the local people grow vegetables and feed fish, animal there. If you don't mind, I would like to be your tour guide, so I could present to you a lot of interesting things when you arrive in Vietnam. Best regards. Topic 4. You have found a website with hotel job vacancies. As part of the online application, you have to send your CV and a letter before clicking on the Apply Online button. Write your cover letter to apply for the job of hotel receptionist. You should write at least 120 words. You do not need to include your name or addresses. Your response will be evaluated in terms of task fulfillment, organization, vocabulary and grammar. Answer. Dear Ms. Trin, I wish to apply for the position of hotel receptionist that was advertised last week on the VietnamWorks.com website. I am at present working in a similar position for Royal Hotel, where for the last 2 years I have been responsible for being the first point of contact for all guests visiting the hotel. Apart from my superb customer service skills, I am also fully competent in front office operations, dealing with guests' queries, checking guests in and out, operating the telephone switchboard and allocating guest bedrooms on the hotel booking system. In addition to this, and as per your requirements, I am capable of greeting all guests in a professional, friendly and courteous manner, and have extensive knowledge of a hotel's facilities and services. Right now I am at the stage in my career where I am ready to work for a prestigious and reputable company like yours. I would also like to add that I am familiar with your hotel's high reputation and am very eager to be associated with it. I enclose a copy of my CV and hope you will look favorably upon my application. Best regards. Topic 5. Taking part in cultural festivals when traveling attracts most tourists. Write a letter to your English friend and tell him about Tet holiday in Vietnam as an interesting cultural festival which is attracting foreign tourists. You should write at least 120 words. You do not need to include your name or addresses. Your response will be evaluated in terms of task fulfillment, organization, vocabulary and grammar. Answer: Dear Helen, I would like to introduce a special native occasion in my country, which is called Tet holiday, so that you can understand more about our tradition. Tet often begins in late January and ends in early February. With the meaning of seeing the old year off and welcoming the new year, Tet becomes a special occasion of reunion for Vietnamese families. At that time, all family members try to come back to their home and get together to make preparations for Tet, such as buying new clothes and cleaning their house. A branch of apricot blossoms or a kumquat tree is an indispensable decoration for every family these days. They seem like fresh air to the house. We display a tray full of fruits and vases of flowers on the ancestral altar. Some typical Tet's food are sweets, coconut jam, fruit candies, melon seeds, stewed pork with eggs, and especially sticky rice cake. Tet meals are usually bigger and more delicious than our daily ones. On Tet holiday, people have many recreational activities. Many people visit relatives to wish a happy new year. Adults will give lucky money to children. Women like to go to the pagoda to wish good things for their family. If you have time, please visit Vietnam during Tet period to enjoy the best time here. Best regards.